In the quiet countryside of Edinburgh, nestled between whispering woods and cobbled paths, stood a little stone cottage with blue shutters, flower-laced fences, and a garden that looked like something out of a storybook. It was home to a girl who was gentle, kind, and had always loved to play around in the kitchen more than her toy room. Here lived Elsie, a young baker with flour-dusted cheeks and a heart full of old dreams. Every morning she woke up to birdsong and golden sunlight filtering through her curtains. She'd stretch, wrap herself in a knitted cardigan, and make her favorite oat milk coffee, always with a sprinkle of cinnamon on top. It was peaceful, soft, perfect. Before heading to the kitchen, she wandered barefoot into her garden. There, she plucked fresh rosemary, mint, and edible flowers, humming as bees buzzed lazily around her. Her garden was her joy. Bright marigolds, climbing roses, cherry tomatoes, and the occasional sleepy cat from the neighbor's farm. The world was still, and so was her heart. Back inside, she tied her linen apron and opened her grandmother's worn-out recipe book. The pages smudged with butter and memories. She baked with love. Apple cinnamon buns, Earl Grey madeleines, walnut loaf cakes, lemon lavender shortbread. Her tiny kitchen filled with warmth, spices, and the sound of an old jazz record crackling in the corner. Her hands knew what to do, but her mind didn't always agree. Even with all that magic, one thing clung to her like the Scottish mist: self-doubt. Maybe my cakes are too plain. Why doesn't anyone come back for more? She smiled at customers, but inside she questioned everything. Her pastries were made with heart, but her mind whispered, "Not good enough." Frustrated and tired, Elsie sat in her garden as the sun began to set, flowers blooming all around her, but her heart full of doubt. She always thought, "Perhaps I am not really a good baker." Her days ended gloomy, her heart full of self-doubt every single day. One gray, rainy afternoon, tired and discouraged, Elsie slipped into her favorite cafe in Edinburgh. It was warm, cozy, and alive with chatter. She sank into a corner seat by the window, watching raindrops chase each other down the glass. Warm lights, clinking cups, and comfort in every corner. The cafe's baker, a cheerful lad with a crooked smile, brought her a slice of cheesecake. "On the house," he winked. One bite, and she melted. "This is amazing. What's in it?" He laughed. "Honestly, it's the most basic recipe in the book, but I bake it like it's gold. I believe in it every time. I trust what I make." That moment stirred something deep in her, more than any ingredient ever could. That night, back in her little cottage, she lit candles, brewed peppermint tea, and looked at her grandma's recipes with new eyes. "Maybe the magic wasn't missing from the recipe," she whispered. "Maybe it was missing from me." The next day, she baked with a spark in her soul. She told herself, "These cakes are wonderful. These treats carry love, and I believe in them." Weeks passed, and something amazing happened. People began to return. Her cherry pies sold out before noon. Children begged for her strawberry crumble muffins and giggled over her cookies. Her cherry tarts sold out before noon. Locals called her the soul baker of the town. Her little cottage kitchen had become a slice of happiness. Locals said her kitchen tasted like home. Her stall at the weekend market overflowed with laughter, warmth, and joy. One crisp autumn morning, a tourist from another country tasted her pumpkin spice loaf and said, "You have a gift. I am in love with your cakes and marmalades. Nothing has tasted as good as this ever before. Come open a cafe in my city. I'll help." She laughed, teary-eyed, apron still dusted with sugar, a big, flowery, grateful smile, and said yes. Back in her kitchen, she baked with purpose, with peace, and full belief that every bite carried love. She realized she had the power in her and the magic to bake the most loved creations. Her goodies warmed hearts, made people smile, and gave them a reason to rejoice on gloomy days. As the sun dipped behind her glowing little cottage, Elsie had found the secret ingredient all along. In the heart of Edinburgh, a quiet girl with flowery hands learned the sweetest truth. It's not just what you bake, it's what you believe. Because when you pour trust into your dreams, they rise. Because when you have the confidence finally believe in what you create, the world does too. The recipe for success isn't always perfect ingredients. Most of the times, it's confidence, joy, and a little faith in yourself. All the way.